I haven't been here for a few weeks now.
It's been 3 weeks, yeah.
Everyone wants to know, how has the room been staying?
The room has stayed together really well, how it all works for Ava, but
yeah, it does look quite different with two people stuff. It has been a challenge to get everything to fit. We've really been working on it, struggling with it, but it's gonna work, and I can't wait to show you guys in the new series. And our project spotlight goes out to this 800 square foot apartment. She said this little corner that she made is her pride, and I can tell why. I love all of the clean lines throughout the shelf. It looks so good, and I'm sure it does bring you a lot of peace to look at whenever you live in a small apartment. And the last time I'm going to remind you guys, there's a new video every Sunday, and if you want to send me any of your TSD projects, you can tag me on Instagram or DM me at The Suitcase Designer. We are back for the second to last episode of Hallie's makeover, and we're starting out at IKEA. I had already been to her house this morning, and we decided it was a good time to go to IKEA to look for some storage options for their house and to try and find the doors for Ava's closet. So we were able to find the storage stuff. The closet's still going to be a bit of a problem. We'll explain in a second, but look at how her sweatshirt matches all of the bins. Okay, here's what's going on with the closet doors.
This is all they have left.
And we're getting it because it's going out of stock. I saved a lot of money because they are discontinuing this line apparently. But I'm lucky that we figured out that they are discontinuing it so we can grab some of these doors before they're gone. They only have the orange one. No!
So yes, it is rather unfortunate that IKEA decided to discontinue this line right when we needed it, but orange doors are better than no doors, so Hallie and I did what we do, and we shoved them into her car and we drove home. Now back to Ava's room, and we are going to get an update from Hallie on how it's been kept, because it's been 3 weeks since I've been there, so we're going to get the scoop on if the system is working, but here's a reminder of where we stopped. Hallie and I went over all of the options of doors, and we decided this was just the best for her house without the closet doors. It just looks extremely busy in there, and these were necessary, and I could tell they were kind of giving her a little bit of anxiety throughout the week. So we are going orange, and we are going to make it work. We're going to start quickly by using the organizers to finish organizing her daughter's room.
We're going to add some bins here for her. Wait, no!
I don't know where was this supposed
That's
to
for the agave stuff for under the bed. Those are going in these bins.
Oh, and
right?
those ones?
Yeah, right on top of here. So she can grab them. You wanted them easy to grab, right? For school?
And Hallie is taking a moment rather than taking the easy way out and just shoving all these things into a bin and calling it good. She's actually going through them to make sure that they all fit her daughter and that she uses them. So she's decluttering as she goes. And while they're doing that, I'm going to work on these shelves over here. She said that throughout the last 3 weeks, they had been getting extra cluttery. Stuff had just kind of been piling because it didn't have a place. So I thought, let's contain everything in bins. And these also insert into the same toy system. So we have these bins so we can put everything in there, and my hope is that less clutter collects and that it stays organized and that it just looks better because it's a solid color and you're not looking at all of the games at one time. Your eyes are just visualizing the one bin. And Hallie is working at finishing up the storage under the bed. This was the bin we had been lacking from IKEA. I think it looks so good, and she's hiding some school things there.
How has the room been staying? Everyone wants to know, does it stay? I haven't been here for a few weeks now.
It's been 3 weeks, yeah. The room has stayed together really well. We figured out a couple things, like how it all works for Ava, but I'm hoping the buckets sort of help this situation actually, because I noticed some things started getting piled up.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I tell Ava to pick up things and they don't have a specific spot, then it just ends up stacked on something. But I will say the LOL things got pulled out, played with, and then put back where they belong.
Because that's bus parking. Of course it goes back to the bus parking side.
Well, that's amazing, because before they were in the living room and they kept getting pulled out and then left in the living room to play with for days on end.
Yeah, they were taking up so much space in the living room.
So now they're actually away.
Do you have less going on in the living room? Because that was part of the problem. Toys and art everywhere.
I think the living room will have less when our CDs get put away.
Yeah, you're right. Still a bit chaotic.
Still a bit chaotic, but there's a lot less of Ava's stuff spilling into that room. So now the play stuff stays in Ava's room.
Does she clean up her art?
She does. So now since all the craft closet things have their place, she's been getting in there and putting it all away. The only issues that we have figured out is that some of that stuff that's hard to reach, she has tried to scale herself to reach. So I think I have to shuffle the drawers a little bit so that there's no scaling. But other than that, it's pretty good.
So overall, how do you feel about Ava's room compared to this being the office before and her old room too?
Much better. Actually, I mean, this room is, everything that's Ava's is in this room now. So it's staying here a lot better and keeps her kind of in here for the playing portion. Yeah, I like how this has turned out because Ava's actually using her room the way she should have a bedroom. But it's actually her first bedroom because we were co-sleeping and bed sharing before. So for any other bed sharers, you know, it's a hard time to try to adjust to that. But Ava's been sleeping in here.
That is because I think she's liking her room.
Exactly. So under the table, we put a little stuff on top to clean it up a little bit.
She put a mat here, remember before, and it looks so much better.
Yeah, it's cleaner, and it's just easier to clean as well.
So that was a trial run, right? And now we're going to do both chairs.
Yeah.
You'll do those. Before this was open, and it was like, it was bigger.
Well, yeah, if you have kids who like to make their own houses, look what you can do. This little thing has the name,
flap.
But look what it hides. It's got Velcro
Contained.
here, so it can open later, but then you just shut it all in there.
Oh, so nice. So smart. That was a really good fix.
Creative thinking.
So the baby clothes, I understand why she wants to keep them. Like, she likes sentimental things, but she also said that she knows the 5 items that she wants to keep. And every time she goes through it, she gets rid of more, but she's just not ready to only pare down to the 5 yet. So it's, and she gets overwhelmed. So we've talked about different systems that you can try.
Look how cute it is. That's why. It's too cute. Because look how cute it is. Look how cute.
What are the 5 things? You told me your mom gave you 5.
But I don't want to tell you the old 5 because then you're gonna make me get rid of
No,
it.
I'm not gonna make you. That's not what I do.
See, I look at this and I know I can get rid of it because it's just a plain onesie. It's like a nothing onesie.
Just for the record, I don't make anyone get rid of something they don't want to. I don't believe in that. But I do push you to just make you ask questions. What is your intention with keeping this? She actually asked to go through these. I didn't even ask. I was just gonna put them in there, but she wants to go through them. So
okay, I'm going to right now not do my 5, but I think I can get this down to just 1.
Okay, let's do it. Have I made you get rid of one thing you don't want to and that you regret?
No, I think no, you have not. It's funny though because it's your facial expression. It's not you don't say anything. It's just you, and it's not even like you're trying to say you have to get rid of that. It's more of like it's just the way that you're like, I'm here for a reason, and I am. You asked me to come for a reason, right? So I know. So do you want me to do it? And then I'm like, I do, but do I?
She said that she gets to a point every time, because she declutters these often, and she's able to get rid of like one thing, but then she keeps going, and she breaks down emotionally, and she just has to put them all back. I'm just gonna be here. It's just my present.
It is your present. It's totally your present. I'll get rid of all these ones.
I'm so proud of you.
This is big.
That's huge.
Let's see if we can fit this all into one. Maybe that would fit into our...
We'll have to roll them. Do you know how to do the rolling?
No.
It's pretty simple.
Just roll.
Yep. A tip for these is don't fill vacuum seal bags all the way to the top. It's better if you stop. Usually they have a max load of around this area. And then you kind of have to push them as you're sucking out air. You need to push them and manipulate them so that they're flat. And that's how they store better. So we've got these 2 in here now. Very flat. And we were able to vacuum seal so much, actually all of the clothes that she needed to store, and now we can hide them in the top of her closet thanks to IKEA. And we're gonna work on the closet doors, but really we're just gonna leave them for her husband to do when he gets home today. Well, we could do this, right?
Orange, beige, beige, orange, or beige, beige, no. beige, orange, orange, beige.
Beige, orange, beige, orange.
Beige, orange,
Okay.
beige, orange.
I think that would be cute. It's kind of like a circus.
It's fun for kids. It's a kid room. We're going with it. Even though I like when you superimposed it on the last one, but even that, like, look, it's completely much cleaner.
But now, moving back to the veranda, let's see what happened.
And she did end up selling the big piece of furniture that was here. And we're going to try and keep this area clean because she needs it for doing laundry, which is what it's intended for.
Hallie said that they just kind of hit a wall in the office. They didn't know what else they could do, and they had this pile of bags. I think they just felt overwhelmed by it. So I'm going to start by putting the bags on top of all the storage outside. We needed a bin today. IKEA didn't have the locking one, so we're going to have to wait and get that tomorrow. Now I'm going to do the part that really sucks, and that is to go through everything one by one and figure out where the hell it's supposed to go. And for now, we realize these are decor items, so we're going to get them out of the office, and suddenly it's looking a little better. I mean, it's a little messy right there, but it's going to get better. This stuff just takes time, and this is one of the makeovers where I felt like we did so much work, and we went to IKEA, but we weren't able to get those drastic before and after videos, pictures, and that's okay. Sometimes that happens.
The papers for this box.
Give me those papers. Okay, here's some.
Where were more? In the drawer.
This was the makeover day, though, where we spent time focusing on all of the details and making sure that the system we're creating for her works and reassessing the ones that aren't working. So we're trying to figure out a better solution for her husband's area. We don't want to mess with it too much because this is his space, but she does see this whenever she walks in the door. So we're trying to figure out something that's going to work well for both of them. And we're not going to spend too much time on this because it's going to change in a minute, but to that in a second. Back to the veranda. 1+1 toilet paper in Korea is such a pain in the ass.
Giant things of toilet paper. We hate you.
If you go through your house the first time and it's not perfectly organized and all of a sudden it's getting messy again, it's okay. It takes multiple runs through your house to find an organizing system that works for you. Hallie said the cleaning basket we had was really hard for her to get into during the week when she was cleaning, so we're going to swap it out with this bucket that we found, and she said that would be so much easier, and it has a handle on it. Who doesn't want a cleaning bucket? And then because we were able to clean out the cleaning basket, now we can use a better basket for her gym stuff. And then she can just pull it out. And now we have this extra basket at the bottom, that clear one, we're going to use for camping stuff. So it's all about shuffling. And because we were able to move papers out of this bottom drawer to another basket, now she can move her camera stuff into this bottom drawer. And then we can use this basket for other stuff. It's amazing how that works. But it's a process, and you just have to take your time going through it. You can't skip corners, and you have to have these makeover days when you feel like you're working, and not making a lot of progress, because these are the days that make the most difference. And now back to her husband's video games. Again, we're trying to figure out something that's going to work well for both of them, and you just have to compromise. We're trying to get out his games and put them on the shelf and use the buckets on the veranda.
It's okay. We'll work on your space, right?
Yeah.
We'll finish yours and then...
Yeah, I just want, if we do have that top shelf,
Sticker collection.
that goes with the calendar. System.
Paper.
I gotta go through this drawer.
Bloop, bloop,
Yeah,
bloop. There it goes.
Don't do that.
Your desk area, we still need to get cork boards up tomorrow, so you'll get the stickies. That's
Yep.
your homework.
Yep.
Just get those.
It might not seem like we made huge progress today, but we did, and the best news is I'm coming tomorrow. The video will be up later, but I'm coming back tomorrow to totally wrap up her makeover and even do her living room and kitchen. We added those, and her living room looks so damn good. I can't wait to show you guys. Thanks for watching, and remember, the real organizing sucks, but you have to do it so that you can get to the end result, which is going to be fucking amazing. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.